At exactly 3:33 a.m., all three of our phones started ringing simultaneously, but when we answered, we heard our own voices screaming for help. With Baba gone and no one to reverse what we'd done, things spiraled completely out of control. Zeke stopped sleeping entirely. Every time he closed his eyes, he said he saw the faces of everyone we'd stolen from. Old women in wheelchairs crying because their pensions were gone. Fathers holding their children, explaining why they couldn't afford food anymore. Nkem's mother called, hysterical. "Something is wrong with your friend, Foley's mother. She woke up from coma, but she's not herself anymore. She speaks in voices that aren't hers, and she keeps asking for her wedding ring." I felt ice in my veins, the ring Foley had sacrificed. 2 months after we started, I came home to find my grandmother waiting for me with tears in her eyes. "Sit down, Omomi," she said softly. "I know what you boys did." I tried to lie, but she held up her hand. "My grandmother told me stories about young men like you, men who thought they could outsmart spiritual forces for quick money. You want to know how those stories always end?" She reached into her wrapper and pulled out 3 photographs. They were old, faded, but I could see 3 young men from maybe 50 years ago. They looked happy, wealthy, successful. "These were my cousins," she continued. "They made the same deal you made. Within 6 months, one went mad, one died in his sleep, and one just disappeared. His family never found his body." The devastating truth. "The thing about stolen spiritual money," my grandmother whispered, "is that it's never really yours. You are just borrowing it from forces that always collect their debts with interest." That night, I tried calling Zeke, Nkem and Foley to warn them, to tell them we needed to find another Babalawo, someone who could help us break the contract. Zeke's phone went straight to voicemail. When I went to his apartment, the security guard said he hadn't seen him in 3 days. His cars was still there, but Zeke was gone. Nkem's mother answered his phone crying. "He collapsed this morning. The doctor said his organs are shutting down, but they don't know why. He keeps whispering to himself names of people he says he's wronged." Foley. I found Foley sitting by his mother's hospital bed, talking to an empty air and scratching symbols into his arms with his fingernails. I'm the only one left to tell the story, the only one who got out before it was too late, thanks to my grandmother's prayers and protection. Zeke was found 3 months later, but the person they buried wasn't really him anymore. Nkem is alive, but in a psychiatric facility, and Foley's mother never recovered. She passed away still speaking in those strange voices. Money you didn't work for never lasts, but more than that, it takes everything you actually worked for with it. Your dreams are valid, your struggles are real, but there are no shortcuts to genuine success, and some prices are too high to pay. What's the most important lesson your elders taught you about money? Drop it below. Let's learn from each other's wisdom instead of each other's mistakes.